Breaking news. Jeremy Clarkson has revealed that he has sent an apology to Harry and Meghan via email. That is what he is saying. The same person who basically incited violence against Meghan Markle has now said that he has sent an email apologizing to Harry and Meghan. And my family, I am talking about this because media outlets are reporting on this issue right now as we speak. Now, 2 hours ago, something happened. I'll explain to you why he's doing this. He is not doing this because he is genuine. He is not doing this because he is sorry. My family, Jeremy Clarkson, is not sorry about the vile comments that he made towards Meghan Markle. Nonetheless, he did something. He sent an email to Harry and Meghan, and I want to read you a statement that he has released, my family, based on what he calls an apology to Harry and Meghan. Please hear this kindly. And I quote from Jeremy Clarkson. He says this: "One of the strange things I've noticed in recent times is that whenever an MP, a member of parliament, or a well-known person is asked to apologize for something, no matter how heartfelt or profound that apology may be, it's never enough for the people who called for it in the first place." That's how he began his so-called apology to Meghan and Harry, and to the public, really. My family, when he starts his statement like this, clearly already it's showing that he is doing this because he feels cornered. And I'll explain to you shortly about what happened, why he is doing this. He is doing this because he is not genuine. And I'll explain why. But first, let me read this. So I'm going to try and buck the trend this morning with an apology for the things I said in a column for The Sun recently about Meghan Markle. I really am sorry. All the way from the balls of my feet to the follicles on my head, this is me putting my hands up. It's a mea culpa with bells on. Usually, I read what I've written to someone else before filing. But I was home alone. Wait. This is an attempt at an explanation. He's trying to explain what he did. My family, this guy has been cornered. He has been cornered, and that's why he is doing this. Once again, I'll tell you why. Usually, I read what I've written to someone else before filing. But I was home alone on that fateful day and in a hurry. So when I'd finished, I just pressed send. And then, when the column appeared the next day, the landmine exploded. Speaking about the backlash he received, it was a slow rumble to start with, and I ignored it. But then the rumble got louder. So I picked up a copy of The Sun to see what all the fuss was about. We've all been there, I guess, in that precise moment when we suddenly realize we've completely messed up. What a bunch of lies. What a bunch of lies. You know, it isn't just him. Listen, it isn't just Jeremy Clarkson. And he's pissing me off with his explanation right now. That is what he's doing. He is pissing me off with his explanation, my family, because that article has to go through the editor. The editor must have seen what the contents of Jeremy Clarkson's vile comments about Meghan Markle. The editor must have seen that. Must have seen it. The vile comments that Jeremy Clarkson made towards Meghan Markle. And the editor of The Sun approved it. So this explanation is already has holes in it. Already it has holes in it. It must go through the editor, and the editor clearly approved this before printing and publication. They must have seen this, but they were okay with it because they knew the crowd, they knew their audience, they knew Hate for Profit sells for the Sun tabloid owned by Rupert Murdoch. They knew that. You can't tell me he did not know that. He knew that. And that's why he wrote those vile comments about Meghan Markle. That's why he did it. Because he believed in the UK he could get away with it. But unfortunately, there is just one problem. Jeremy Clarkson did not just have deals with the UK tabloid press or UK TV shows. No, Jeremy Clarkson had deals with companies, streaming services like Amazon. Now there lies a problem for Jeremy Clarkson, and I'll explain that shortly. So this is a bunch of lies. This failed attempt at an explanation is a bunch of lies. And first of all, why did he not tell us about this? Why did he, after the backlash, not even publish an apology towards Meghan Markle? Because what he did even in the past was not an apology to Meghan Markle, because it wasn't. It wasn't an apology. After he received backlash, why now? Why now? That is the question. Why is he doing this, right now? My family, why is Jeremy Clarkson doing this right now? Because his comments about Meghan Markle were very much abhorrent, were very disgusting, really. Very, very disgusting. And a couple of weeks back in December, he said this: "Oh dear, I've rather put my foot in it. In a column I wrote about Meghan, I made a clumsy reference to a scene in Game of Thrones, and this has gone down badly with a great many people. I'm horrified to have caused so much hurt, and I shall be more careful in future." However, back then, in December 19th, 2022, when he issued that tweet, he did not apologize to Meghan Markle then. Why is he doing it today? Why? Why is he apologizing to Meghan, telling us that he has sent an email of an apology to Harry and Meghan? Why is he doing that right now? That is the question that, my family, is important to ask yourself. A question that needs to be answered. Why is he apologizing now? But first, once again, let me finish reading his so-called apology to Meghan. Hear this, please. And I quote: "In that precise moment, when we suddenly realized we've completely messed up, you are sweaty and cold at the same time, and your head pounds, and you feel sick. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Had I really said that it was horrible? This guy is a liar. This guy is a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar. He's a liar. This is not an apology to Meghan Markle. He is not sorry for what he said. He meant every single word. And the reason he's doing this, I'm just about to inform you. Let me continue. I'm sorry for keeping you in suspense, but my family, what this person did pissed me off. Pissed all of us off. What he said was disgusting. And as Harry said, it wasn't just, an attack towards Meghan Markle, really. What he said was telling basically men out there that that's how women should be treated. My family, that is what Jeremy Clarkson's vile comments told men out there who read his column, that is how, women should be treated. Abhorringly. That is the message his vile comments sent. And those have consequences. It poisons, people in the public. Men who read that stuff. And who shared, the same mindset, ideology, or are fans or supporters of Jeremy Clarkson. It teaches hate. My family. And that's why, it really, really upset me, really. What he did. One of the reasons why it upset me so much. The tabloid media are teaching people to hate. A true apology, as Harry and Meghan said, will be a change in their hate for-profit business model. And Harry and Meghan, through their spokesperson, said that they won't hold their breath for that. So my family, this Jeremy Clarkson, what he's saying, is just a bunch of lies, really. He isn't sorry, My family, this guy is not sorry. Let me continue reading what he said. I knew what had happened straight away. I'd been thinking of a scene in Game of Thrones. But I'd forgotten to mention this. So it looked like I was actually calling for revolting violence to rain down on Meghan's head. Even that, what he said, is just disgusting, really. It's disgusting what he said. It's wrong, it's evil, it's cruel. What he said about Meghan Markle, it's cruel, it's evil, it's hate. It's too much hate. A hate that is used by tabloid media to poison the public. My family, that is what they've done. Spread toxicity and also put Harry and Meghan in danger by their actions. Now, Jeremy Clarkson says this, that I was very angry with myself because in all those controversial days on Top Gear, when I was accused of all sorts of things, it was very rarely sexism. We never did women can't park gags, for instance, or suggested that powerful cars were only for men. And I was thrilled when Jodie Kidd and Ellen MacArthur set fastest ever laps in a reasonably priced car. I'm just not sexist. And I abhor violence against women. Yet I seemed to be advocating just that. I was mortified, and so was everyone else. My phone went mad. Very close friends were furious. Even my own daughter took to Instagram to denounce me. The son quickly apologized. First of all, that's also a lie. The son did not apologize to Meghan Markle. Nowhere did they say, "We are sorry, Meghan Markle." I don't know how apologies are done in the UK, but from where I come from, when you do something wrong, you apologize to the person you have wronged. In the Sun's statement, it never ever mentioned, "We are sorry, Meghan Markle." I never ever saw that. If you saw that, please show me, because I didn't see that. I did not see that. I didn't see that one bit. They did not apologize to Meghan Markle because they were not sorry for what they were doing to Meghan Markle. This constant incitement, this constant hate and smear campaign against Meghan Markle, they are not sorry for what they are doing. And so is Jeremy Clarkson. He is not sorry. I'll tell you what exactly he is sorry about. Once again, I apologize for the suspense. So he says that the Sun quickly apologized. First of all, it was a non-apology. And I tried to explain myself. But still there were calls for me to be sacked and charged with a hate crime. More than 60 members of parliament demanded action to be taken. ITV, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Amazon, who make The Farm Show, and the Grand Tour were incandescent. My family, let me say this once again. Once again, members of parliament get involved to condemn the abuse towards Meghan Markle. Yet the Farm, yet King Charles, yet William, yet Kate, yet Camilla, my family, don't say a word to condemn the abuse of Meghan Markle. Don't say a word to condemn the incitement of violence against Meghan Markle by Jeremy Clarkson in his vile column that he wrote for The Sun. Once again, members of the royal family, keep quiet to the abuse of Meghan Markle because they are part of it. Before Jeremy Clarkson even wrote those vile comments about Meghan Markle, before he did that, my family, he went to a private party with Camilla, the Queen Consort. People who abused Meghan Markle, like Piers Morgan and Jeremy Clarkson, were present at that party. My family, silence empowers the abuser. And the royal family's silence in response to the constant, never-ending abuse of Meghan Markle tells you exactly which side they are on. It tells you that they are part of this smear campaign. They are part of this hate campaign. You know? And they equally should receive this backlash that Jeremy Clarkson has received, because this abuse of Meghan Markle comes from the royal family, comes from the farm. I mean, my family, in his article, Jeremy Clarkson referred to Prince Harry as Harold. Now that we have read Spare, do you know who else refers to Harry as Harold? You know it, I know it. William does. William does. So clearly, they know it's Harry's nickname. Where from? From the royal family. So this abuse comes from the royal family. My family, it's sad what they've done to Meghan Markle. But karma is coming for them one by one. Justice is coming one by one. So my family, Jeremy Clarkson then says this once again. I therefore wrote to everyone who works with me saying how sorry I was. And then on Christmas morning, I emailed Harry and Meghan in California to apologize to them too. I said I was baffled by what they had been saying on TV. First of all, based on his language, he isn't sorry about what he said, clearly. He is angry that Harry and Meghan have responded to the abuse and smear campaign against them. He prefers to see Harry and Meghan defenseless as they take off the abuse and keep their mouths shut. My family, that is what he prefers. That is what all abusers prefer. Harry and Meghan won't be quiet when they are abused and smeared, and stories planted by people like Camilla, the Queen Consort, who attend parties, invite Jeremy Clarkson to their parties. Harry and Meghan won't be quiet as you smear them, Jeremy Clarkson. So Jeremy said that he was baffled by what they have been saying on TV, but that the language I'd used in my column was disgraceful, and that I was profoundly sorry. Over the last 30 years, I have written very nearly 5,000 newspaper and magazine columns. So it was inevitable that one day I'd do a hurricane and sky one of the, bad things. Which is what happened with the piece about Meghan. Then he gets defiant, showing that indeed he isn't sorry. Look at this. So can I move on now? He asks. Not sure. It's hard to be interesting and vigilant at the same time. You never hear peals of laughter coming from a health and safety seminar. But I promise you this, I will try. Who knows? Very soon now, I shall be a grandfather, so in future, maybe I'll just write about that, showing that indeed he isn't sorry. Now comes the part where I explain to all of you why he did what he just did, why he had to apologize to Meghan Markle publicly. Please kindly hear this and the secret lies in what he said in the midst of his apology. In this part, in his so-called apology, more than 60 members of parliament demanded action to be taken. ITV, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Amazon. Now there's the part. Amazon, a streaming service, who make the farm show and the grand tour were incandescent. So Amazon is the one who clearly have made Jeremy Clarkson feel sorry. Apparently, at least to pretend to be sorry to Meghan Markle and to say that he's sorry, and to claim that he has sent an apology to Harry and Meghan. First of all, I don't believe he has until Harry and Meghan tell us that he has sent an email apologizing to Harry and Meghan. But clearly, he did not mean it. My family, here's why he did what he did. It's because Amazon has parted ways with Jeremy Clarkson, or has intended, basically, because here is how they are reporting it. Amazon likely to part ways with Jeremy Clarkson after final commission shows go to air. Grand Tour host sent email apology to Harry and Meghan. It's because he just basically realized that his deals with Amazon are over. That is what Jeremy Clarkson just realized. Because he had a deal worth hundreds of millions with Amazon. And hear this, please. Amazon Prime Video is likely to be parting ways with Jeremy Clarkson. I repeat this. Because this is a deal worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's why now he claims that he's sorry. Now he's saying what he never said, that he is sorry. Please hear this. Amazon Prime Video is likely to be parting ways with Jeremy Clarkson mere weeks after his comments about Meghan Markle were published in British tabloid The Sun. Sources tell Variety that the streaming service won't be working with Clarkson beyond seasons of the Grand Tour and Clarkson's Farm that have already been commissioned. This means that the notorious Top Gear presenter likely won't be appearing in any new shows on Prime Video beyond 2024. My family, although there's every chance a final Grand Tour episode could carry over into 2025, Prime Video already has a number of shows in the works with Clarkson, which are going to go ahead. But this decision effectively means that Clarkson's Farm will end with season 3, expected in 2024. It also means that motoring format, the Grand Tour, one of Prime Video's biggest shows, will also come to an end. My family, it tells you what is happening. It tells you that karma has hit Jeremy Clarkson in his pockets. The way to hurt them is to hurt them in their pockets, in their wallets. That's when they're like, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm sorry, because these are deals worth hundreds of millions of dollars that he just lost. Although the streamer did not make any public comments when Clarkson's vitriolic column made international headlines in December, it's clear the company was deeply unhappy behind the scenes. In our first apology, made by Clarkson just 2 hours ago, before these reports came out, he said the streamer was incandescent about his tirade against Meghan and Prince Harry. So my family, that gives you the reason why Jeremy Clarkson has been so quick to say, I'm sorry, look, I sent an email, yet publicly, we never ever saw him apologizing to Meghan Markle. Never ever saw him apologizing or saying that I am sorry, Meghan Markle, in public until today. My family, because his pockets, his money is about to, go really drastically down because of this deal with Amazon falling because of his disgusting vitriolic comments towards Meghan Markle. He has been hit where it hurts him the most, his wallet. He has been hit where it hurts him the most? His wallet. And that is why he is claiming, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Harry and Meghan. I'm sorry. Because his deals with Amazon are over, my family, because of his disgusting, hate that he has deep inside of him. My family, that he couldn't even control or hide. Now, he has faced a very, very huge consequence that even he never contemplated, family, because ITV said that they'll keep him. But Amazon, a streaming company, Amazon Prime Video. Now that, my friends, that, my family, that is what made him say, I'm sorry, because the deals that he made with Amazon was worth hundreds of millions, and that will all just vanish, just like that, because he couldn't control his hate or hide his hate. My family, choices have consequences. Words have consequences, my family. That is what is happening to Jeremy Clarkson, and I'm happy that karma has caught up to him. Once again, it shows he isn't sorry. He is not sorry. My family, he isn't. Because clearly, what is making him go public right now with an apology to Meghan Markle is because of the money he will lose now that his deals, now that Amazon has said they want to extend their partnership with Jeremy Clarkson beyond the deals they have already signed with him. Now that hurts him. That has made him apologize. My family, in the UK, as you've seen, he's accepted, where he works, like, ITV's, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something that he hosts. Yeah, it's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that he hosts. My family, they are not firing him. But in America, Amazon Studios won't tolerate that. It tells you, my family, that tells you a lot. That tells you a lot. Perhaps those who hate on Meghan Markle to look deep inside and ask themselves, do I have deals in America? If I do have deals with American companies, you might want to control your tongue. You might want to control your tongue because American companies won't tolerate that kind of vitriol. But UK media outlets, they will tolerate that. My family, thank you to Amazon Studios for showing to the entire world you won't put up with, someone who's hateful like Jeremy Clarkson. Thank you for showing him the door. Thank you so much. And I like seeing karma happen to the right people. Hateful, bad people like Jeremy Clarkson. My family, now I want your opinion on this kindly. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you, family, always and forever. I love this moment right now. Justice, karma. I love this right now. I love this right now. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lipetana, and Dory Ragland. And all of you members of the squad at home, please stay tuned to our next video. What do you think about this that is happening to Jeremy Clarkson right now? I want your opinion on this kindly. And please stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, And for that, I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.